everybody. Okay, just a couple things. I wanted to make one last video before March break and just share a couple things that you probably already know, but just to reiterate them all. Okay, so we're in Unit 1, but we're trying to get that done. If you're not done it, you have all of March break to finish it because nothing is going on during March break. I'm not going to even log on to the course at all, and it's totally fine if you don't. But if you're behind, I would definitely recommend trying to get Unit 1 completed by the end of March break. That should be your goal. So to have Unit 1 completely done, remember you just go to the content and make sure you're done all of the activities in Unit 1. So you can just scroll down here, go to Unit 1, and there's a bunch of things. And the final thing that you have to do is the Unit 1 algebra test. So I'm almost done marking the group problems. I'm going to publish your feedback, hopefully before I leave for March break, and then you can see how you did on them. And I just wanted to talk to you really quickly about that. So under A2, the last thing in A2 is the algebra and exponent problems. So it says here, if you read the red, there are a few problems, and you're all assigned to a group of 4 to 5 students from this class. So the only way to know what group you're in is to just click on the link to the discussion board, and then you would find out who's in your group. And then I don't even know if you can, I just assumed you could see the other people, but from the number of people that have been asking me who's in their group, I'm guessing you can't. So lesson learned, I should have posted who is in what group. I should have done a better job at these group problems. But it's my first time trying a group thing, so I totally understand if you decided to just bail on the whole group aspect and just complete the 5 problems on your own. They're all kind of EQAO-ish questions, and they all kind of relate to algebra in some way, so I thought they would be good questions to practice. So if you kind of missed out on the group aspect, there's a bunch of people that aren't done these. So you can still click on the link to the discussion board and find your group. So I can see everyone's group. There's 10 groups, but you'll just see one. And then you can see like a bunch of groups have posted. Like this group, group 2, has like 32 posts, whereas group 3 has none. So like it just depends on whether people, you know, kind of like knew who was in their group, and like some people are at the same school, so that's totally an advantage. So just, I'm sorry if it didn't work out, but you're welcome to just submit them yourself. In the Dropbox, there's a folder called Algebra and Exponent Problems, Unit 1, and you just submit your solutions. And a lot of people have commented to me like, hey, I did these myself, or hey, I worked with my group, or some groups split them up so they each did one question. So you could have done it however you wanted to. It was a bit open. So I just decided to post what the groups actually were here on the activity feed. So there's 10 groups, and I tried to look at the progress everyone was making and kind of team you up with who I thought was going to be on track at the same time, but I didn't do a great job. It was hard to figure out. So I'll work on that if we do group things again. You can give me some feedback if you want through email too, if you have any suggestions. Some people said that they liked doing the group thing and it was kind of cool, and other people didn't. So that's typical, I think, in class. Like sometimes people hate doing group things and some people love them. And just because people hate them, I don't want to not do them because I do think there's some value. So you can see these are all the groups. I already know like there's certain people that haven't logged into the course since February 6th or February 19th. So I already know, like, you know, they're dealing with their own things and they can't log into the course right now, which is totally fine. So if you have one of those people in your group, you'll notice they haven't participated at all. And then some people are just behind. And like here in group 10, Afnan here, he's not even in the course anymore. So that happens. So yeah. That's the group problem. So if you didn't do them with your group, just make sure you do them yourself and hand them in. Okay, item number 2, the Friar Math Contest. It's available to grade 8 or 9 students. If you're in grade 8 or grade 9, you can do this. Some people are asking, if you're in grade 8 and you write the Gauss contest, can you still write the Friar? I think you can, but I've emailed them to ask if it's okay. So when I find out, I'll let you know. But I'm pretty sure, I don't see why that would be a problem. I'm almost 100%, I'll say 99% sure you can. So if you're interested in doing the Friar Math Contest, it's 75 minutes long and it's on April 10th. So you can sign up by emailing me, but then you'll still have to complete this Google form. So if you don't want to email me, you don't have to. You can just fill out this form with your first and last name, your birthday, the school that you attend, and the name of a teacher that could possibly supervise you on Wednesday, April 10th for 75 minutes. If you can't find someone, just write, like, not sure. But if you have any ideas, or even if you're like, I think Mr. Potato could, but I don't know. So you could write Mr. Potato, but I'm not sure. And then I can contact Mr. Potato and say, can they supervise you? So write whatever you want to in there. If you're interested in doing the math contest, it's totally optional. We run it here for our grade 9, so I just wanted to put it out there for you. And you're competing against pretty much the whole world, and then you'll get your results later on. Okay, what else? During March break, if you finished Unit 1 and you're looking for something to do, I'm going to try to open up the Unit 2 content. So I am so sorry if there are any mistakes in Unit 2. I'm slowly working on trying to fix that. But Unit 2 is linear relations, and we're doing scatter plots and rates of change. So it's similar to Unit 1 in the organization, kind of. You just kind of go linearly through this stuff. So it starts off with learning goals, like what do you have to do in this unit? And then you go into a data collection assignment. Here we go. So the data collection assignment, it is you have to create a survey and you have to survey people. So anyways, if you want to start that during March break, you're welcome to. I'm going to try to open it up today. I'm just going through it, trying to make sure I catch all the mistakes. And if you ever see mistakes in the course, feel free to email me and let me know so I can fix them. Okay, one more thing. Or I don't know, but another thing. The checklist. If you feel like using it, it's optional. It's this yellow thing right here. It just looks like this. I know I've shown it a bunch of times, but I still get people are like, what is the checklist? So I just wanted to show it yet again. It's just something that you can check off, and it has the due date. So there'll be that for Unit 2 as well. So you're welcome to use the checklist if you want to. Okay, and then virtual classroom. We had our first virtual classroom on Wednesday, and I think it was all right. If you feel like watching it, it's Unit 1 Q&A. It was like an hour long, so it might be kind of boring. And probably the first half an hour, we were just talking and not about math. So it might be a little rough to watch, but you're welcome to preview it or download it or whatever you want to do. And I'm going to try to have virtual classrooms every week. So if you have any requests for certain time frames that work, like you're like, I can only do the morning. I teach a class in the morning, but I can try to make it work one week. So yeah, just email me and let me know if you have any requests for a virtual classroom. I'm going to start doing them once a week, and I'm just going to try to rotate the days and the times, and hopefully I'll be able to hit everyone, but I know everyone's schedule is different, so it's really hard in an e-learning setting. And we all even have different lunch times, so it's so hard to coordinate. Okay, I think that was it. Yeah, I think I covered everything. Sorry, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I had to tell you guys. Oh, I'm going to say this one more time because I keep getting asked, how do I find my quiz feedback? So if you go to quizzes, and I can't even do this because I would have to impersonate someone, which I did in a prior video, but if you see your quiz, like exponent law quiz, and yours will look different than mine, if you click on this down button, you will not have all these options, but you will have an option that says submissions. And if you click on that, and then it will show your attempt, you can actually see what you got on the quiz. So you'd have to click on here and go to submissions, which I don't have because I didn't do the test. So anyways, you should be able to see all the feedback. And your Unit 1 algebra test, I hope I'll have marked before the end of March break, but we shall see. I just want to wait till, like 22 people have now done it, which is pretty good. But I just want to mark it once most people are done. And it's supposed to be due today-ish. So, yeah. Other than that, I hope the course is going well for you. And if you ever have feedback or questions or comments or anything, please feel free to email me anytime, even on March break. And if I don't get back to you, I'll get back to you when I get back. Okay. Have a great March break. And, yeah, awesome.